Hello and welcome to another update video about Render. Certainly one of the more popular coins at the moment. It's pushing to the upside here, but not really any change to the previous analysis. So really just confirmation that we are still on track. I still see this as a leading diagonal that could be finished at any moment. At the moment, I have no evidence that the wave 2 has already started. Yeah, normally in a leading diagonal, you're waiting, you're watching for 5 waves to be complete. It can be though that this fifth wave pushes a little bit higher. In a diagonal, structures are less reliable, of course, right? But we are in the trend channel. So at the moment, we're hanging in the middle of the channel. I think a move back to the trend support line can, of course, give it a chance to bounce again. Yeah, the reason is that we had previous support in this region. Structural support, of course, yeah, here around 160. So it would not be far-fetched to expect price to come back to 160. If it does, it might provide a high reward, low risk long trade possibility. It's at least a setup, yeah, that is on the chart. But if the channel breaks, that would be for me a good confirmation that we are in the wave 2. And that support area, which is standard Fibonacci support for the wave 2 correction, hasn't moved, and that's between 147 and 80 cents. A drop below 80 cents would rather point towards the overall setup for higher is going to fail. But obviously we are not even there yet, right? So we can't say. But just note that if this is a leading diagonal, while they happen quite frequently in a wave 1, this is generally a less reliable chart due to the short chart history. If after a all-time low price starts with a leading diagonal, it reduces reliability, and it could very well be that this support is going to fail eventually. And if it does, then we have a clear invalidation point, which is below the swing low here at 30 cents. And we have a clear point below which we already get a warning that the setup will fail, and that's below 80 cents. They are the two levels, yeah, first warning and then complete invalidation. But if it holds, if support holds, the next wave should be very bullish in a third wave. What are we looking for? We are looking for an ABC structure in wave 2 eventually. Yeah, something like this would occur. And ABC, yeah. So as soon as we see an A wave complete, a B wave bounce, it fails to make a new high and it comes down in the first impulse. That's a warning that the C wave has started. And then eventually in the third wave to the upside, we're also looking for 5 waves. Yeah? But again, not much change here. Looking at the lower degree, 5 waves, we have 5 waves, but in a diagonal, that's the problem. You never know when the 5th wave is really complete. It reached the 1-to-1 ratio compared with wave 3, but it didn't reach the channel top. I would be watching now for a possible pullback because we see here a red candle, for example, here a red engulfing candle, a possible pullback into this zone of previous support that we just talked about. Yeah, these 2 previous swing lows. It would also be in line with the channel support. If we hold it, it might get another bounce and push higher. We would then have something like that in wave 5, like an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Yeah, in diagonals, all the subwaves are typically 3-wave structures. That's certainly an option. But yeah, diagonals within structures within diagonals are inherently difficult to trade because they are not impulses. You know, we want to look for impulses. And on this time frame here, best we can do is to watch for a completion of the diagonal, because when a diagonal is complete, then you typically get quite a dramatic reversal and it opens a decent trade setup here, yeah, for a wave 2 pullback. However, just note that the overall chart history is very short, so we have no price history of a long-term uptrend, which makes any trend to the upside more risky. But these are all the relevant levels. If we push any higher here, yeah, then I would say key resistance is around 320, 330, that swing high up here, which was printed in March 22. All right, that's my update about Render. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.